All right, we're back. Hopefully, no feedback this time. So let's get started. We've got 4 cards drawn already for you fire signs. That's your Aries, Leo, and Sagittarians. We've got the Sun card, and it's reversed. So I'm going to be talking to all of you fire signs, but specifically you Leos, because the Sun is associated with your zodiac sign, my Leos. And hello to Simply Jason. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. For you Leos, you've got the Sun card. Now, if you take a look at the card, it's a very extroverted, very energetic, very moving card. The look on the Sun, the face of the Sun, there's a very determined look, very calm, determined look. The Child indicates that there's a little bit of lightness and spontaneity. And again, the Horse indicates drive and determination. So because it's reversed, Leos and Aries and Sagittarians, you might not have been bringing a lot of energy to things recently. Maybe you haven't been taking control of things. Maybe you haven't been voicing your thoughts or your ideas in certain situations recently. So this card is an indicator of, you know what? Bring some positive energy. Bring some fire. Bring some light into the situation or into the relationship. And there's a wall right there as well. So it may be an indication that there might be some blocks that you may have to go through. You might have to break through some old habit patterns or old ways of seeing the world that need to be kind of removed. And the flag, it's kind of like, just let it all hang out. Let your flag fly. Like, who are you? Announce to the world what's going on and what you'd like. So you may not have been as spontaneous or energetic recently. I think it's time to start doing that a bit more. Now, for you water signs, Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. For you, we've got the Two of Swords. Now, Two of Swords, that kind of, if you take a look at the picture, it's kind of a woman who's, she's blindfolded, and she's kind of balanced. She's got those two swords. She's ready to cut through any BS, cut through any, masks, so to speak. So you, my fellow water signs, you may have been pretty caught up in your emotions, not enough rationality, not enough taking a step back from the situation, not enough weighing of the pros and cons or the positives or negatives of any of a specific relationship or situation in your life. It might indicate maybe it's more of a friendship or a business relationship where you're getting caught up in the emotion of a certain outcome or a certain deal kind of going through. So why don't you take a step back, let your cool head, your cool, rational thinking head prevail. And this is a time to not lead with your heart. So use your mind, not your heart. You don't often hear that, but for you, dear water signs, for this week, it's going to mean taking a step back and using your head, using your rational faculties. For For you dear air signs, we've got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords reversed. Let's take a look at it right side up. You've got a gentleman there. He's kind of at the fringes of the event. If you see in the background, there's tents, there's flags, there's people over there. And this guy's at the fringes, and he's taking 5 of those 7 swords. So for you, dear air signs, there's probably your many ideas, your many ways of thinking about things. It's kind of indicating that you might need to cut down on a couple of things. You're juggling a whole bunch, and you're probably feeling overwhelmed, or thinking you're overwhelmed, or caught in one of those paralysis by analysis. This is an indicator of, you know what, pick the things that are really important. The 5, the 2, the 1 thing that's very important. If you see here, he's paring down. He's leaving 2, and he's taking 5 of them. So of those millions and billions of ideas that you all have, maybe it's time to prioritize and focus on the ones that are really the most important to you. Maybe it's those more outlandish ideas that you have, or those more outlandish thoughts. Probably you want to leave them alone. Or, yeah, there's multiple ways to read a card, but we'll just leave it at that for this week. Pare away, cut away from all the beautiful, brilliant ideas that you have, and prioritize. And that might include people too. You probably got a lot of friends. You're social animals, so maybe it's time to pare back on some of those type of things. And for you wonderful, hardworking, and grounded earth signs, you ended up with the moon. I think this is the second time that I've done these readings that you've gotten the moon. So you may be feeling that things are kind of surreal and way out of the ordinary for you, maybe outside of your comfort zone. Maybe things that you took for granted. It's just a strange time for you right now. So this is kind of indicating of maybe trusting some inner guidance. The typical things that you go to for decision making, they might not be working for you right now, or it just doesn't feel right, or something's not correct about your typical way of doing things, or you're just feeling off kilter or off balance. This is an indicator of trusting something larger than yourself, believing in mystical and out of the ordinary experiences, and you might be going through that right now. But rest assured, have faith in yourself, and be sure that you follow your inner guidance, and should lead towards a strange, if not maybe unexpected outcome, but overall pretty good. So that's it for us this week on Fire, Water, Air, and Earth. I appreciate that there was up to 4 of you joining me this week. I appreciate it. Hit like, tell your friends. I'm going to do this every Monday around this time. And hopefully you get some value out of these readings. So we'll see you soon. And thanks for joining. Take care.